All right, in this SHP case study, we are going to look at an e-commerce platform. I had a client in the last couple years that we've worked with, very niche industry. They offer a online directory for scuba shop retailers. I'm telling you, these unique solution type of products and services typically on average perform the best over the course of the last 6 years we've been doing cold call campaigns at SHP. So they have this directory. The idea of this campaign was to call scuba shops across the United States to help sell them the value of taking their retail shop and placing it in on the directory for consumers to find them. And we had wild success. Took a quick overview. We had over a 10% appointment setting rate on the number of dials. That's one in every 10 calls, 10 raw dials, we got an appointment, let alone any type of decision maker conversation. So let's jump in to see how exactly this happened, what type of script made this successful. So this company reached out to us because they needed help generating leads and appointments for their pipeline so they could continue growing their business outside of just calling. They needed to work in other areas and they needed to outsource this part to us. So the idea was to call these top rated shops and to present the value, but ask for an appointment very quickly because a lot of times the owner operators are in the shop working and we need to get down to business. That is the nice thing about having a market where your decision maker or stakeholders are the first or second level to answer the phone. In other words, if I call a retail shop right now, I would most likely get in touch with a store clerk, a general manager, or the owner. If it's a store clerk, I can typically get to the owner. If it's a general manager, many times they are a decision maker or stakeholder, and I can get into a conversation right away. The idea was to talk about on the call the value and then ask for a quick phone call at a specific date and time to go over the registration and get them onboarded. It's very easy, very simple type of setup, but the value needs to be there so we know that they would show up. The script that we used was a no bull script in the H to H method. The no bull script is a design of a conversation around an introduction and value in your first opening statements and going right into an ask. This is different than our traditional consultative format, which is much more about a statement, question, statement, question. So in this particular script, we opened up with a little bit of information about who we are to get them in the right frame of mind to thinking, offer them the value of why they should go and registered with our website, and then ask for that appointment right away. In any no bull script format, there's always a backup set of steps to help recycle the conversation if they do say no right away. If they say no, but they stay on the call, we can go back into asking a honing question, more value and reasons why this could help them, and then asking for that appointment again. This was very effective, yielding extremely high results next to our average. And in the graphic, you'll see the averages that we had versus the performance of this campaign. Our averages are typically around an 8 to 8.5% DM connect rate. So one every 11 or 12 calls getting a DM, and an overall 1.25% appointment setting rate. So one every 80 raw dials. This yielded a 16% DM connect rate and a 10% appointment setting rate. So what's wild is that we have this other metric called the appointments on convos. So it's the number of decision maker conversations that turned into an appointment, and this had a 63%. Typically, we see in the 15 to 20%. So just astronomical results. And full credit to this product. Product relevance is huge in cold calling because if the market, the decision maker, the stakeholder hear something that sounds like a commodity, something they've heard a million times before, or they already have stacked up in their business and confident in, then it's going to be hard to help them see the value and set up that next step. With this product, it was super unique. innovative to the market and something that could really help grow their business. So that had tremendous impact on the results. Looking forward to presenting more case studies to you. I hope this helped learn a little bit about how to have conversations with specific markets and what can make a campaign successful when cold calling.